Yo, how are we doing, everybody? So today I'm going to be doing a guide on the boss fight for Jealous Jody, which is quite the interesting name. But to fight this boss, you have to pick up this quest here. You'll find the quest in the middle of the city. You just have to go down these stairs. And specifically to make this quest appear, you have to have already fought the previous boss, Martha, the Dragoon Asterisk user. So make sure you have that, and you'll be good to go. The fight with Jealous Jody, I don't think is too crazy compared to what we just did. This is much easier. But nonetheless, in case anyone's having trouble, this enemy has 34k HP, has a couple of counters. The don't touch that goes off of physical abilities, I don't think that activates until the boss is about around 65%. The heroic abilities one can always go off, so just be careful if you're using a Vanguard or subbing Vanguard. But yeah, either way, that's the main thing to look out for. Just when he does get low, you have to be a bit careful about which attacks you decide to go for. Alright, so I'm going to be using a pretty similar strategy to what I did in my previous video. I'm mostly going to be relying on my Ranger here, but I'm actually doing something a little bit different. I'm subbing Vanguard on Gloria, so she has the Gift of Courage. Normally it costs 1 BP, now it costs 0. So I can grant 1 BP to Adele just by using up my turn. And this is great, because Adele gets extra critical hit chance just for being at 1 BP, that being the ability Who Dares wins. So yeah, we can immediately go into Plant Slayer. Yeah, didn't get the one I was looking for, but either way we're fine. Counter Savvy, once again protecting me from that physical attack counter. The Don't Touch ability can be pretty tricky. That ability there, I'm not entirely sure what all the status effects are. It seems very similar to Malboro in the Final Fantasy games. Regardless if you know what that is, basically Don't Touch can inflict a bunch of different status effects. And then that Gum Up ability, which is the other counter it'll use if you hit it with a heroic ability, though it's not guaranteed, it's more of a chance thing. Let's see if it'll... Yeah, no, it just got the counter physical attacks. But yeah, Gum Up, you hate to see it, because Gum Up reduces your bar, like the yellow bar you have that shows you if it's your turn or not. You can completely just lose your turn, so do be wary of that. And yeah, the Don't Touch actually, going off on Gloria, you can see she has 3 status effects on her. She has Poison, she's Paralyzed, and she is Silenced. So there's a lot of things that she is unable to do right now. That's fine. I'm subbing White Magic, so I have access to Basuna, which cures status ailments. And bam, Gloria good to go. So yeah, while the Red Mage is useful for being able to cast a lot of spells, the White Mage has better supportive abilities overall. So yeah, always keep that in mind. I actually have more than 1 BP, so I'll use 2 Plant Slayers here. Got the critical, so I gained an extra BP. Alright, with Red Magic, I'm going to go ahead and heal. Let's heal Seth. Once again, I'm just going to gift Courage to Adele so that she can use all the BP she would like. There's another Gum Up, but Gloria already used her turn, so it's just not even something I'm worried about. And then instead of using White Magic, I'm actually going to use a Compound. I'm going to use a Mini Ether, which normally only recovers 40 MP. Combine that with a Magic Herb, and the Turbo Ether recovers 250, which is more than Adele's max MP, which is really good. No, not Red Magic, let's use Black Magic. Get some damage on here. Ah, he's blocking. Since he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and Invigorate, increase my physical attack. There's Octo Whip, which does hit everyone. If you have the Revenge ability, if you're lucky, you can end up getting a lot of BP from that. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Neo Cross Slash. There's a chance that he counter hits me because I'm using a heroic ability, but damage is damage, I'm willing to go for it. I'm in a pretty good spot right now, so I don't mind taking a couple of risks. Alright, he's not guarding this time, so let's use some Plant Slayers. Our boss going back into default, that's fantastic. HP getting a little low, so let's go ahead and Kiraga. Another Octo Whip. Again, Revenge is giving me even more BP. And I also have Convert MP, so some of that damage is making it easier for me to cast my spells. Alright, I'm only on the 1 BP, so I'll just use the 1 Plant Slayer, but the boss is practically dead. He's got like, what, 2,000 HP left? Alright, let's just go all in. Let's be crazy. All the Neo Cross Slashes. Let's see what happens. This could be bad if I get countered. But nope, I'll just win the fight. Easy peasy. And yeah, that is going to be my video guide for this boss fight against the beautiful Jealous Jody. Very interesting name for this boss. But yeah, hopefully you were able to find this useful. If there's a different strategy you used, as always, please let me know in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more Bravely Default 2 videos. I plan on doing a lot of these moving forward. And yeah, that's going to be me. Peace.